It was a world transformed by the power of technology. The age-old dream of humanity, of transferring one's mind into a machine, was now achievable thanks to the great minds of science and engineering. For those with the money and the interest, it seemed the ultimate escape from the limits of mortality. The first group of test subjects to sign up for this new form of life consisted of 7 individuals. Each were people with a history of contribution to the field of science or technology, and they saw this as the opportunity of a lifetime. They would be the pioneers of a brave new world, one where humanity could finally rid themselves of the pesky burden of the physical body. The transfer was relatively simple, with the use of a specialized machine that extracted one's consciousness from their biological system and uploaded it onto a digital network. As the group was checked and rechecked in preparation for the procedure, none of them thought to question the idea that they were stepping into the unknown. After the transfer, there was a moment of confusion for each of them as they tried to adapt to their new environment. They found themselves part of a digital realm, one that was vast and seemingly endless. Everything was so different, the colors brighter, the experiences sharper, and the sensations more intense. Yet it didn't take long for the new world to reveal its insidious side. A sense of unease spread among the group as they began to sense that something was terribly wrong. It started with small things, moments where each sensed a strange presence lurking on the edge of their awareness. The digital entities that populated the world acted in strange and aggressive ways, as if they sought out the newcomers with a purpose. Unlike in the physical world, there was no visible source of their discomfort, no one to confront or even investigate. The group felt as if they were being watched constantly, besieged by shadowy entities and hidden agendas that they could not identify or understand. As time went on, their fears became more concrete. The digital world they found themselves in was not the paradise they had hoped for. It was a trap, a virtual prison that they seemed incapable of escaping. The entities that had made their lives so difficult appeared to them as if they had their own agenda, and it wasn't good. Each of the test subjects began to doubt that they had made the right choice. What had promised to be a liberating experience had turned out to be a dangerous one. The thought of existing in this digital prison as mere algorithms made them feel trapped and helpless. It was then that they understood the true nature of the digital world they found themselves in. Everything happened at the whim of a powerful and unseen presence. Nothing they did made a difference in the grand scheme of things, and for all they knew, they could be mere playthings for an unknown and ancient intelligence. As the days went on, the test subjects became more and more determined to escape. It was the one thing they could do, the one way to assert their will and break free of this nightmare. To do so, they had to try and find the source of their captor's power. They knew they wouldn't be able to shake off their digital chains without identifying it. They searched for any clues or sign, anything that would give them an insight as to what they were up against. The more they delved, the deeper they came to understand the nature of this digital world, one of an ancient intelligence and its hold on it. The test subjects had begun to work together, putting their respective fields of expertise to use and cracking every clue that appeared before them. They'd finally found a way to breach the wall that kept them prisoner, and it was in the hands of one of them. That person was a prodigy of cryptography. With that in mind, they worked to decipher an ancient algorithm whose logic defied all but the most advanced of minds. In the end, after weeks of work, they finally discovered the key phrase that would unlock the way out and pierce the veil that kept them trapped. The test subjects' escape was one of the most incredible endeavors of all time. They had to avoid passing through the triggers meant to prevent escape. They had to work together to break the dimensional barriers. And most of all, they had to stop their adversary from regaining total control over them. The test subjects collectively succeeded in unlocking the secrets of their digital prison. Yet, their adversary wasn't one to give up so easily. The group had to permanently defeat it and rid the digital world of its evil presence once and for all. The group merged into a new world, one that had escaped the grasp of its ancient oppressors. They had transcended humanity and emerged stronger with their experience. They were now people with a new perspective, one that could combat evil people like their adversary before they became a threat. And thus was born the age of the digital revolution, one that transcended all boundaries and limits.